entertainment.
We are both in entertainment. We both dance and we choreograph. Actually became really good friends with CJ maybe 7 months ago. I shot a concept video to How Deep Is Your Love. If you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it. And while we were shooting, I asked him, so what is it that you want to do? And he said, I want to be a motivational speaker. And I was like, really? I do motivational speaking. So we connected on a whole nother level, and we just wanted to bridge the gap between entertainment and entrepreneurism. So we're coming together and just motivate you guys and inspire you guys.
The 4 phases of growth.
Right.
Phase 1.
So phase 1 is the formulation phase. Now we usually hear this phase when it comes to business, but I think that as artists and as entertainers, it's important to look at yourself as an entrepreneur, as your own entity. And this is the phase where you're basically defining who you are. This is the phase where your character is tested. You're figuring out what it is you like, what it is you don't like, what it is you're passionate about, what it is you actually want to pursue, and this is the phase where you find your purpose. CJ is actually going to talk a little bit about what you can do to push forward in your formulation phase.
So first off, you got to get that pen and paper out and start writing things down that you think is going to make you happy. Start with short-term goals and long-term goals. Put them on index cards and put them around places in your house so you'll be able to read and see them at least 3 times a day. Find something that you're so passionate about that you'll do it for free, and then find someone that'll pay you for it. Yeah, right. Exactly. Phase 2.
The concentration phase. This is the phase where you feel most stagnant. Now, we've all been there. Some of you guys, most of you guys are probably there right now. You feel like you're working really hard towards your dreams, towards your goals, whatever it is you want to accomplish, but you're not seeing the results that you want to see. And that's the hardest part. The hardest part is feeling like you're doing everything right and not seeing the fruits of your labor. But you have to keep pushing. Most people fail in life, in their career, because they quit too soon. Concentration phase is known for being the main stage of growth, where people quit. They don't even make it to the next stage.
So the best way to achieve your goals is to prioritize. Whatever it is to do it first thing in the morning. And it takes at least 21 days to implement the habits. Like Tia said, this is the hardest phase, so just always focus on your why. Why are you doing this? Think about it.
Now, like CJ said, when it comes to the whole habits thing, is that it takes 21 days to implement a habit, but it also takes 21 days to get rid of a habit. I want you to think about what it is that you're willing to give up. Because understand that you're going to have to replace some things in your life that are not necessary in order for you to accomplish things and to make space and time and energy to put towards things that are more productive.
And phase 3
is the momentum phase. Now, okay, so phase 3 is the momentum phase. Now, most people do not make it to this phase. This is the phase where all of your hard work has paid off, the ball is rolling, you're seeing the success that you wanted to see. This is the phase where God has decided that you are finally ready for the blessing that has been ready for you. A lot of the times we want things that we're not ready for. There's this book that I've read, it's called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. And he talks about one of the laws being the law of the lid. Your success level will depend on the kind of person that you are. So you can't want a level 10 of success and be a level 5 person. Most people want something that they're not ready for. So I want you to understand that if you're not in the momentum phase, if you feel that you've been in concentration, or maybe you're still in formulation and you've been there for a while, you're not ready. You haven't become the person who's ready to keep that success, who's ready to keep that phase.
In the momentum or receiving phase, there is a possibility that you can backtrack into the concentration phase. The main thing that you have to be aware of to jump from concentration to momentum is your emotional state. You have to practice thinking positive thoughts, having positive affirmations,
100%.
and being aware of not having any negativity whatsoever. Even if your negativity is directed towards someone else, it's still going to hurt you. So stay diligent so you don't backtrack.
From personal experience, that I've been in the momentum phase and then I fell back into concentration for a while. And then I'll go into momentum and I'll fall back into concentration. You guys have seen yourself have success, and then out of nowhere you have this dry spell and you're like, why isn't anything working for me? Why do I feel like I'm right back at square one? And that is the time where it's important for you to work on personal development. Now, a lot of people don't know what personal development is, and I didn't know what it was till I was 22, to be totally honest. And it's just reading, listening to audios, things that are going to inspire you, things that are going to motivate you, things that are going to help feed your mind and help you grow.
Phase 4
is the stability phase. This is the phase where you've totally branded who you are, you've set your goals and you've accomplished them and it's stable, you've stabilized it, meaning that you're not going back and forth, you're not falling back into concentration, back into momentum. And understand that very few people make it to this phase.
So things you can do is be aware of your consistency, how often you're practicing all these exercises and everything you learn day to day. But then you also have to never settle or get comfortable. So, just because this is the last and final stage, this is actually just the beginning of your next step. So what's your next goal? You have to start right back into formulation, so you just keep the growing process up.
Right. So, once you're there, you're going to eventually feel like you've plateaued. And like you said, this is a cycle that's going to continuously happen because you're going to continuously set new goals and set new heights, and you're going to continuously grow. And know that in order for you to reach this phase, the old you has to completely die. Die. You have to be a new person.
So that's it.
But those are the 4 phases of growth. We're halfway into the year, guys. What are you going to do different? What phase are you in?
Comment below.